Welcome. We are here at the Filthy Kitchen. I'm the Squadman, so I guess this is none other than Filthy Kitchen Cooking with Squadman. Welcome one, welcome all. I'm just about ready to make the coffee. I got the hot water here. I'll pour this in the French press. I bought some additional coffee yesterday at the supermarket, and yeah, unfortunately there wasn't much of a sale, so it is what it is. I paid kind of almost top dollar for low quality coffee, but that's fine. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I had to go to the supermarket. Actually, it was strange because when I went to the supermarket, almost nothing was on sale. So I paid more for my groceries than I believe I have in a very long time. But that's it. Plus, with the rising prices, what can you expect? All right, so the coffee is there. I threw that in, and yeah, that should percolate fine. Ooh, I'm gonna give you a new view. I got to go into this cupboard behind the scenes type deal and look for a French press cover. I'll use this one. Hopefully this does the trick. I'll lay that on top. Later on this evening, I'll push that plunger down and we'll get busy with the coffee. Alrighty. So, I'm gonna cook me some steaks. I might make what I call a salad as well. Interesting news. Although I can't really afford it, I guess I had to break down and get the water boiler swapped out. So the water boiler has been swapped out. Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my. Poverty is not fun, but that's it. Sadly, there's really no reason why I should be impoverished, but lots of bad luck, lots of financial issues have caused me to go that way. And most of it was no fault of my own. Some of it was, but that's the world we live in. It's very hard to make money. It's someone once said it's very hard to make money, but it's even harder to hang on to it once you've made it. And yeah, it's very easy to lose, in other words. And I can certainly vouch for that. Very difficult to hang on to. I never thought in a million years that I would be in such a terrible financial position at my age, since I basically spent my whole life trying to avoid it. I made a lot of money, but I lost pretty much all of it. So now I can hardly pay my bills. I can hardly support myself. As you guys know, I need to see a dentist. I can't really afford this hot water boiler, but I guess I needed it as well. So I guess I'll keep spending money I don't have until I can't do that anymore, and then I'll see what happens, see what becomes me. But in the meantime, this is where I'm at. All right, I've got the oil in the pan. I got the steak here. I'll put some salt on this bad boy. We are having sirloin grilling steak, boneless. So this steak is actually a bit bigger than a pound. So yeah, at least I'll have a bit of food to get me through my shift. we had a holiday today, so I didn't have to work last night, so that's a bonus. So I got a 4-day work week, which is nice. And since last week, I basically had a 2-day work week, 2.5 day, where I took 2.5 days off due to my toothache. And prior to that, I was on holidays. I've spent quite a bit of time recently off of work, which was nice, but sadly, I have to go back to work tonight, and I really don't want to do that, which tells me that, yeah, that's when you know you don't have a good job. You know, I don't have the worst job in the world, but it is pretty hard, pretty bad job, especially working nights. The fact that I don't make enough money to cover my bills is one thing, but then working nights like a vampire is another thing that is creating havoc with my endocrine system. And since my endocrine system is extremely important, it's affecting all aspects of my life in a negative way. But I don't want to sound negative, I don't want to be a complaining guy, but I'm just letting you know the reality of it all. And yeah, sadly, in today's day and age, you can do everything right and lose everything. Especially once family courts and things like that are involved, which is extremely sad. But hopefully one day all that'll be behind me, and will I ever recover? I don't know. I'm getting up there in age, getting long in the tooth, so to speak. And yeah, I don't know if I have enough time or enough bandwidth or energy to actually recover at this point. So day by day, I'm going to try to make the best of a bad situation and hope for better times. Ooh, look, the oil is ready. Yeah, oil is ready. So I'm gonna get my trusty stopwatch here and get busy with the steaks. When you put a steak on the pan, you put it down closest to you and fold it out furthest away, so the oil doesn't come back and make you regret it. And I'm going to cook 2 steaks this evening, one for tonight and one for tomorrow. One steak is bigger than the other, so it gives me a choice. See how hungry I am. If I'm feeling really hungry tonight, I'll eat the big steak, and if I'm not, I'll eat the smaller steak. I will probably eat the smaller steak, quite honestly, because although yes, I did do 10 miles on my recumbent exercise bike, I didn't quite do 600 calories. I did about 550 calories, but I did do 11. I actually did 11 miles, not 10, but I'll call it 10 because my exercise is basically 10. However, I didn't push myself so hard with the resistance, so I did it on resistance level 6. And took it a little easy on myself that way. And I did about 550 calories over 11 miles. So I'm happy with that. My legs are a little tired. I kind of pushed myself a little hard the other day when I did both a boxing routine and a bike. So I don't want to be too tired tonight at work. My legs are a little sore, but it's still a victory. I'm happy I did my 10 miles, even though it's 11 miles. So I guess I did about 18 and a half kilometers, which is good. But I tend to go by miles, don't ask me why. No rhyme or reason to it. Alright, I'll put a little salt on this one. I don't really need as much salt on the second steak, I feel, because I'm going to be using the oil that's going to be fairly salty by the time I use it. But, tong time. Time for tongs. Yeah, that's a beautiful piece of meat right there, looking lovely. Sadly, I had two beautiful steaks last week that, if you've been following along, went to waste due to my toothache. But that's it. I contemplated eating them, but I just thought they were a little bit too dodgy. Wasn't worth the risk to my life and limb, to my health. Anyway, although I don't have much money, people may wonder, oh, you're so poor, why are you eating steaks? Well, this is the one thing in life that I'm not going to sacrifice too much on. Cheap food is generally not very healthy. And basically all I have is my health. I don't really have any vices except, yes, sugar and fat, salt, too much junk food, but I'm not going to eat crap and processed foods because it's cheaper if I can avoid it. But so far I can avoid it, so I will avoid it. Where are we? Here we are. Good. Now, are these vegetables fit to eat? They're not. Trash. I'll throw them in the trash. Now, I did put some frozen vegetables and some frozen blueberries. Set them thawing. This is basically how I make my salads. How much time is left on the timer? 40 seconds. All right. I'm doing okay. Got a little time. Frozen vegetables. This is called the California style. This is basically carrots, cauliflower, and broccoli. So I'll throw some of them in here. About half a bag. These are frozen blueberries, so this is 600 grams of frozen blueberries. So I'll use a fair amount of those now. I'm going to turn the heat down a little on this second steak. Not that much. Alright. So, I got my blueberries here. I will open these blueberries and add some to my salad, and then I will shut her down. Shut down this video. Put some blueberries in there. Very good. At least a cup. I try to eat a cup of blueberries a day when I do the salad. I've gotten away from the salad for quite some time, but trying to get back at it. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope you had a good time here in the filthy kitchen. I do need to put up a shaving video, so I may do that later, although it is past my bedtime, so I might have to wait until tomorrow to do that. And yeah, who loves you, baby? This guy. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time, don't forget, you're somebody's favorite person out there, probably mine. And yeah, if you're going through tough times, I hope you enjoy spending some time with me. It helps you feel a little better, and let's hang in there and hope for better times. So, till next time, bye. Love you. And, yeah, I will see you soon. Bye now.